This was my Line Dot Arrow Non-Stop Paper Crafts January Elegant Burgundy Challenge. We were given new digitals every week, and we were tasked with making certain things. So I made a journal and some other things which I'll show you later. This is probably going to be 2 videos because my camera only films for 20 minutes. But it's a 1 signature journal, a little chunky. It's a tall skinny journal, so it's 11.5 by 4.25. Pamphlet bound binding, and she is filled with all kinds of things. The cover topper, I used some Burgundy tulle, some of the graphics that were given to us, a brooch that has burgundy stones on it. There's a piece of ripped off cardboard, some burlap, some sequins, and lots of glue. Oh, and I put page corners, top and bottom. Alright, charms on the bottom, holding the binding together, so beads, heart says love on it, and a little angel. So inside we have front cover, which has a long slanted pocket that I made and a long tag. Then we have a cabinet card photo with a paper doily in the background. Little corner tuck here, journaling card, old invoice paper that I had in my own stash. This page decorated with some more of that Burgundy tulle and the graphics that were given to us. Then I made a pocket, put some pink lace on the bottom. One of the graphics that were given to us. These are some of the graphics of my car that I had in my stash. Some burgundy colored ribbon, and I put a couple of eyelets in the bottom. Some of the pages that were given to us. Little side tuck with a vintage photo. I printed one of the images on some vellum, and then added this little banner. This gives it a nice feel. And then I made another pocket here, decorated, well, I made a couple of tags and decorated them. Another pocket with a little bit of a slant. I made a tag, and this is from my stash. It's another vellum page that I printed, and I just decorated the corner of it. Here's a little vintage photo, and I just used a corner punch, that little design, and made this little rose tuck spot. Then we have a little pocket here, tag for my stash, some seam binding with polka dots on it. That tucks behind there, and then I put a couple of photo corner pieces, and there's a vintage photo that you can write on the back, and it just tucks inside here. Then I took my little small hole punch, and I punched all those little holes out to make it look like a torn piece of paper from a notebook. little butterfly decoration. This one, I took a piece of lace that had pink hearts, shiny hearts on it, and then decorated the top of that with some of the graphics that were given to us. Here we have a little pocket tuck here, and I had 2 cards from my stash that I put together with a pink eyelet. Then we have a slanted corner tuck. Did some pretty lace at the bottom of it, decorated the top. Journal, dictionary, definition. And I made this little, just a piece of scrap, made this little scrappy note pad. It just tucks up inside there. This page, I had some old vintage lace, and I made a little side tuck. I put one of the ladies on top of that. This is a tag for my stash, and just tucked it under the lace. These are all pages from the freebies. Then I have this little paper clip. Just put a piece of that burgundy ribbon on it. And it's holding a little envelope. And inside is just a little journaling card to write on. And we have a little paper doily. Just put a rose on it. Here I made a little envelope, and I put a tag for my stash in there. The envelope flips open and folds down, and you can write on all of this, front and back. And then you just tuck it back under that little paper doily. And you get some pink lace on the edge of the page. And this one, I think this is one of my favorites. I made this belly band. I took some of that vintage lace, and I layered some of the papers that were given to us, a long strip of that burgundy ribbon, and then glued some of the graphics on top of it. Thought it came out really, really pretty. Then I made this cabinet card. Put some little bling dots on the top. Made it really thick so it's actually like a real cabinet card. And it just tucks under the belly band. And here's the center with the 2 charms. And I used waxed linen thread. Okay. Then we have a little top corner tuck with another cabinet card. I like how the cabinet cards came out. The other side of that paper doily. And then I made this little mini envelope creation. Another little top tuck. Decorated it. And then this envelope folds down. And you can write on the whole thing. And this one is just a faux envelope. It's just made a pocket. Then I put this journal card and I glued to the sides, and I made a top pocket. That's a card from my stash. And then you also can take the tag out of the bottom. Decorated card, a tag from my stash. Be original, be you. Alright, another pocket I made. A couple of tags from my stash, and I decorated. Then I made this little tag, glued it down, and put a little pocket on top of it. A couple of little mini graphics. And that's a tag from the freebies that we were given, so it just tucks in there. Then I made a little teeny skinny envelope, turned that into a pocket. And here's another one of the cabinet cards. And it just tucks in there. Okay, and then I made more. I had fun making these little envelopes. So this one, you take out the little tag from the top. This envelope opens. And again, you can write all the way through that. And then this pocket has a tuck spot. Envelope has a tuck spot in the back. And then if you flip this up, got a nice little graphic here. This folds down, and you get all this writing space as well. And then you do that, and it kind of like holds it down. Other side of that vellum. Another pocket I made. Another cabinet, double-sided cabinet card. Tag I made. The other side of the other vellum page. This one's very, very thick. Then we have more writing spaces. I put pink lace with Elegant. This is Elegant Burgundy journal. The other side of that vintage invoice. Yeah, and then this page, I did a triple pocket. And then I made tags for each pocket. And they just slide in. And you can write on the back. Same thing for this one. I thought it looked really cool, the 3 tags hanging out like that. And then on the back page, these were 2 of the graphics that were given to us, so I put them together with a little red star brad. And then these 2 tags are from my stash. And the little tag just hangs off the top of that pocket. And then we have the back. So that's the journal part. Let's see, we have a few minutes left, so I can do some other things here. What I didn't use was this file folder that was given to us, and these are my paper scraps so far. I do have enough papers, full-size papers, to make another 1 or 2 journals, tall, skinny journals. We were given so many pages, it was awesome. And then we have these little pockets that I didn't use. I put them together, but they're not decorated. I didn't use them, but those are extras. And then I made this little pocket, it's similar to these, and I decorated it with this fabric sequin cluster. That's the back. And then I have to do something to reinforce that. These are what I have left over from the ephemera that we were given. So there's a bunch of different little teeny pieces that can be used for decorating. A couple of little cabinet cards. There's a cabinet card I made. I put some black onyx brads on the top of it, but you can write on the back of it. So all of those little pieces I'm putting in this envelope. that's going in there. And then the other thing I made was this envelope, and it's all kinds of things in it. I made this little rhinestone heart with beads, tie closure, and it wraps around. Wow, okay. Wraps around this. This is a vellum envelope I made, and I put a red stone brad to hold it closed, and you can see the back side of it. Inside this pocket are some of the bigger pieces that are left over. We have these. So these are just tucked inside that envelope. And then there's another cabinet card that I made. Decorated the bottom with a piece of lace. So that closes over. Here's that image in a larger size. That tucks in back of that vellum envelope. Alright, you turn it over. Here's the back side of that envelope. I made a swinging tag, which can be used to kind of like hold it closed. There's a little double pocket on the bottom that has 2 tags in it. Bottom little pocket has 2 little tickets. They just get tucked in there. And inside the envelope pouch are all kinds of frames that we were given. Fussy cut them all out. I didn't use all of these. I mean, we seriously were given a lot of graphics for this challenge. But we have all of these items as well. So all of those extras are in this little envelope. I haven't decided if I'm going to sell this yet. I think I might. If I do, it will be listed in my Etsy shop and my Ko-fi shop. Both of those links will be listed below in the description. And I think I'll list them with this pocket envelope, this envelope, and this. Will be all one set. But there you have it. All these beauteous things that we put together. Lots and lots of fun. Lots of work. But I think everything came out beautiful. I really love the challenge. So anyways, that's what I have for you today. Look at that. One video for the whole thing. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.